This is a widely observed and studied phenomenon, particularly in Western countries, where multiple studies and surveys have consistently shown that women make up a significant majority of converts to Islam. The reasons are complex, multifaceted, and often deeply personal, but researchers have identified several key themes. It's crucial to remember that these are general trends and do not represent every female convert's experience. 1. Spiritual and theological attractions. Many women are drawn to the core spiritual and theological principles of Islam. Clear monotheism and structure, the concept of Tawheed, the absolute oneness of God, is seen as pure, simple, and intellectually satisfying. The 5 pillars provide a clear, structured framework for life that offers discipline and purpose, which can be appealing in a modern world perceived as chaotic or morally relative. Direct relationship with God. Islam emphasizes a direct connection with God without the need for an intermediary priestly class. This can be empowering, as it places the responsibility for one's spiritual fate squarely in one's own hands. Focus on inner piety. The Islamic emphasis on intention, niyyah, modesty of the heart, and personal accountability to God can be attractive. It shifts the focus from external appearances to internal character. 2. Social and community structure. For some, the social framework prescribed by Islam provides a sense of security and belonging. Clear roles and expectations. While often criticized from the outside, the defined familial and social roles for men and women can be perceived as a source of stability and order. Some women find comfort within a marriage and family structure. Strong sense of community, ummah. The emphasis on community and sisterhood is a powerful draw. Converts often speak of being embraced by a supportive network of Muslim women who offer friendship, guidance, and a sense of belonging that they felt was lacking in their previous lives. Respect for mothers and family. Islam places a very high status on mothers. The famous hadith that paradise lies at the feet of the mothers is frequently cited and can be deeply appealing to women who value the role of motherhood. 3. Gender justice and reclaiming modesty. This is perhaps the most counterintuitive reason for outsiders, given the common Western narrative of Islamic oppression. Reinterpretation of rights. Converts often argue that true Islam, as opposed to cultural practices, grants women rights they were historically denied in the West until recently, such as the right to own property, inherit, and initiate divorce. Liberation from objectification. Many female converts explicitly state that adopting the hijab, headscarf, was an act of liberation, not oppression. They describe it as a way to be judged for their intellect and character rather than their physical appearance, freeing them from the pressures of the beauty industry and sexual objectification. Dignity and safety. The concept of modesty, haya, is seen as a means to cultivate personal dignity and create social boundaries, leading to interactions with men based on mutual respect rather than physical attraction. 4. Marriage and relationships. While not the sole reason, marriage to a Muslim man is a significant pathway to conversion for many women. It's important to note, not all women who marry Muslim men convert, and not all female converts do so for marriage. However, for those who do, it is often a catalyst for a genuine spiritual journey. They may initially convert to create a unified family, but then develop a deep, personal faith through study and practice. 5. Intellectual and aesthetic appeal. Intellectual challenge. Some women are drawn in through academic study of Islamic philosophy, theology, or history. The intellectual depth and coherence of the faith can be a powerful attractor. Spiritual practices. The rhythmic nature of the 5 daily prayers, salah, The recitation of the Quran in Arabic, and the communal experience of fasting during Ramadan can provide a profound sense of peace and spiritual fulfillment. Addressing the counter-argument, why convert to a patriarchal religion? This is the central paradox for many observers. The answer from converts typically involves a few key points, distinguishing culture from religion. Converts often make a sharp distinction between the core teachings of Islam and the patriarchal cultural practices of some Muslim-majority societies. They argue that sexism in those societies is a human corruption, not a reflection of divine law. A different framework for equality. They reject the Western, liberal framework of gender equality, which often emphasizes sameness, in favor of an Islamic framework that emphasizes complementarity and equity, the idea that men and women have different but equally valued roles and responsibilities, and each deserves what is fair and right for them. Agency and choice. For these women, the decision to convert and adopt practices like the hijab is an active, conscious choice, an expression of their own agency. They see themselves as embracing God's commandments directly, not submitting to men. In conclusion, the trend of women converting to Islam in higher numbers is not due to a single factor, but a powerful combination of spiritual seeking, a desire for community and structure, a reinterpretation of concepts like modesty and gender roles, and the appeal of a direct and disciplined relationship with the divine.